I'm Miss Dutton. I'm going to be doing a short video about plagiarism and tips to produce fantastic research homework, mainly focusing on when you're researching online. So firstly, plagiarism. It's when you steal other people's ideas, thoughts or words and pass them off as your own without giving credit. An example of this would be if I was to say that plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. If I said that without quoting where I got the information from, telling that it was my own, I would be plagiarising. However, if I quoted it and said that that's from oxforddictionaries.com, that wouldn't be a problem at all. That's just me researching what plagiarism is and telling you the information I found. So, what is the main problems of plagiarising? I know that it might seem really easy to go to Wikipedia, copy-paste the whole website and print it off. You might feel really smart that you've done your homework in 5 minutes, but you aren't learning anything. If I take your homework off of you and ask you what it's about, and you can't tell me without looking, or you don't know what a certain word means, you haven't learnt anything. The whole point of teachers giving you research homework is that you go and look at different websites and different books and news articles, and you're looking at all different information, you're learning, and then you're pulling out all the bits that you like, and you're telling someone else, you're teaching someone else what you've learnt. It's also naughty. So if you plagiarise for your coursework, you'll be disqualified. At university, if you plagiarise, they will know, because they have loads of computer software that lets them know. And you will be kicked off the course, even if it's your last year, even if you paid thousands and thousands of pounds, you'll be kicked off. It's no good. Also, the information might be wrong. If you're going to one website and you're copying all the information off of there, it could be completely wrong and you will fail. At least if you say, this statistic is from the BBC's website on July 12, 2011, and you give a statistic. If it's wrong or out of date, at least your teacher knows where you got it from, and it's not you just being wrong, it's the information you found being wrong. However, you need to start looking at reliable websites. So at the moment, a lot of you are using Wikipedia. Wikipedia can be edited by anyone. Yes, some of the websites are locked so you can't change them, but most of them aren't. So I changed the Evelyn Grace Academy Wikipedia and left it there for about half an hour. I did change it back. But a lot of people study our school because we won the Sterling Architecture Award, we're in new academy. My friend actually wrote his dissertation at university about our school. However, if he just used Wikipedia, he would have all sorts of mistakes. So where it says the school motto, the library is at the heart of the school, that's my motto. Head teacher, Miss Dutton, don't think that's true. Colours, gold and silver, we look lovely, but again it's not true. Those, we know they're fake because we come to the school. Someone else might not know. They need to start looking at other websites, maybe our school website, to see, is that right? Sometimes lies and truths are mixed up together. So for example, the building designed by architect Zaha Hadid, true, is in a former castle, false, formerly called Morley's Palace, false, and awarded the 2011 Sterling Architecture Award. So that's true. So you need to know that lots of websites have errors in them, as well as lies. You need to find reliable websites. So how will you know if a website is reliable? So, firstly, who wrote it? Quite often at the bottom of the page it will say the author, you will have their email address, it might even say a little bit about them. You can also go into Google and research the person. If it's made by a 12-year-old as part of their school project, it's probably not going to be very good. If it's made by a journalist, it might be more trustworthy. When? When was the website created? It might be the most factual website ever, 10 years ago, but if it's completely out of date, then it's no good to you. You want to be looking for recent, up-to-date websites. Is it detailed? So say you're researching Andy Warhol, a project some of our kids just did. So if you find a website and says, he was an artist, he lived in America, he did pop art, he liked red, yellow and blue, he did something with some cans. It's not very good. If it gives you loads and loads of information, statistics, links to other websites, it's probably more relevant. You want to find websites that have so much information that you can just pull 10% and still have loads and loads of information to share. Do other websites back it up? So for example, when we're looking at a Wikipedia page, you might want to look at Wikipedia to get kind of a rough idea about something, but always make sure it's true. So when looking at that, we could then go on to evelyngraceacademy.org and check, is Miss Dutton the head teacher? Does her uniform look like it's gold and silver? No. Is that building a castle? No. Is it fact or opinion? So this makes me think of websites about bands. Loads and loads of teenagers make websites. This band is the best band in the world. And loads of pictures, and I love them, they're better than anything. It's all opinion. However, if you find a website about that band and it has lists of awards, a list of albums they put out, tour dates, might be a bit more factual. You should all be able to tell what's fact and opinion by now anyway. And is it mostly text, images, or both? Ideally mostly text with some images. The images could be photographs, illustrations, graphs, tables, to back up what the text is saying. If it's just text in one massive long paragraph, it's probably not very good either. And is it a quality website? If it's some website and all the text is flashing, there's loads of GIFs dancing around, and loads of the links are broken and don't work, and there's spelling mistakes, it's probably not very good. If it looks like someone put time and effort and money into creating a website, it's more likely to be more reliable. However, lots of people can trick you, so still use all those other questions. So, to produce that fantastic homework, what do we need to remember? Put information into your own words. Again, you're finding loads of information and then pulling out the bits that you find that are interesting and telling someone else what you've learnt in your own words. If you do want to quote some information, make sure you you share the source. So if you're doing a statistic, you can say this statistic was found on the website on this date, and then link the statistic. And lastly, make sure you're using reliable websites. There's no point in putting the information into your own words and quoting things if everything is a load of rubbish. It takes practice and time to get used to finding reliable websites. If you're really stuck and you want help, ask your teacher, ask me, or I'll happily give you a list of reliable websites for your particular research homework. If you've done all those things, then you should have produced some fantastic homework. And lastly, so that I don't plagiarise, I didn't draw any of these images. They were produced by Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, and his drawers. Thank you.